Well, good afternoon. It is afternoon as I am recording this on Monday, May 3rd, first trading day of May. I'm Kate from Stock Education Academy and wanted to just take a look at what we're seeing with the market today. Now, much has been made of the S&P 500 being at new highs lately. Here's the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. So you see rallied to a high of 420.72 a few sessions ago. That was Thursday. Today it's just a little bit shy of that. Not too bad. So we're really still seeing this broad market rally, and I know there's a lot of concern right now about valuations. We're getting into that time period of sell in May. But let me go over here to a monthly chart and let's just take a look at whether that old adage really does make sense. Now, of course, May 2020, you could say, was an anomaly, coming back after this anomaly of a downturn in earlier part of 2020 when the lockdowns began. So obviously May 2020, you would not have wanted to sell there. But let's go back to a more normal quote unquote year. Now, you did have a down month in 2019, but if you sold, you would have missed the rest of these gains, and again, you had this black swan event happen over here. But again, the sell in May argument didn't really work in 2019, nor did it work in 2018. It certainly did not work in 2017. You see right there, rallied continuously in 2017. Let's go back and look at 2016. Same thing. I'm not going to keep going back through the history of the market. But we've just heard a lot of talk of high valuations, and frankly, we've been hearing these ever since the late summer, early fall of 2020, when the market bounced back so spectacularly after this different fall in a different sense, the decline in the spring of 2020. And if you recall, there was just widespread concern at that moment that this was just going to be another 2008, turned out not to be. A lot of industries surprised us. You had stimulus checks. You had a lot of things going on that propped up the market and continue to. We're now in a season where we're starting to see earnings are beginning to beat expectations. And that's really true across the board. It's obvious we're going to see year-over-year gains in many, many, many industries, again, just due to what happened at the end of the first quarter and basically all of the second quarter in 2020 with those earnings declines. But the sell in May adage, I don't want you to take that too seriously right now. So let's take a look at a few stocks that are leading the market right now. This is Danios. Let's take a look at a weekly chart over here. You can see this one has been in a very nice rally mode. I wrote about this for Market Beat not too long ago, a few weeks ago. Shippers are doing great. As you can imagine, everybody's ordering stuff online. They're shipping stuff, shipping the goods from China and other places to a smaller degree, but mostly China. And the shipping companies have just been absolutely on a tear. So here's Mohawk. Here's another industry that has been terrific. Floor covering for residential applications. I mean, come on, everybody's remodeling their houses, buying new houses. That's a trade that's still very much underway. Here is another one, Genco. I'm not sure if you say it Genco or Genco. Shipping for iron ore, coal, grain, steel. So this is a company that is involved in shipping the raw materials for the stuff that we're all purchasing online. Okay? Really, kind of another no-brainer here. Take a look at these earnings estimates going forward. Really, really strong after some losses here previously. So let's take a look at one more. Really, if you kind of go through the leading stocks, you can see what industries they hail from. The stories make sense, don't they? Beazer Homes. What are Americans doing right now? Buying homes, moving, real estate boom. So there's so much. I want to take a look at one more here. So this is Atcore. Again, I wrote about this one too for Market Beat recently. Electrical and mechanical gear. This company manufactures for construction, non-residential it says, but also industrial markets. But this one is also just on a tear. They've been selling all kinds of things. Stuff is moving. Earnings are growing. You can really see the industries that are in leadership. So I don't want you to think that sell in May is a theme right now. Yes, yes, valuations are high. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Not my favorite because it's only 30 large cap American stocks, but everybody likes to talk about it. So we can take a look, and you see kind of a tight little area over here. That could bode well for a future rally. And let's take a look at the NASDAQ composite, what we've got over here. Yeah, this one did skid a little bit with some weakness in some of these big techs, but hanging in there just fine. Really, for all intents and purposes, we are still at these high levels right now. So that's what I wanted to show you today. Little market update for the first trading day of May 2021, and I will be back with another market update for you tomorrow. Thank you so much.